Hello, today is July 29th, 2022. Welcome to number 15 in the series of Our Courts Are a Joke. Now, I can be reached at ourcourtsareajoke at gmail.com. And please subscribe to my series and spread the word. Any man who has had a problem in family court in the province of Ontario, please watch these videos, subscribe, send me an email, tell me your story. And you know what? We really need to join forces and get some political action happening. So, today, I'd like to speak about why is 50% of marriages ending in divorce. And I don't know what the statistics are for common law. I assume it's probably the same, maybe even higher. So, what's the problem today between men and women? Well, as I see it, we really just don't need each other that much anymore. 100 years ago, housework was really hard, manual labor. Most jobs are hard, manual labor, and it took two people to run a household. And there was a lot of necessity. Food was all kind of made from scratch, and everything was harder. And men and women needed each other a lot more. And today we don't need each other so much, right? A man can do all domestic chores. I mean, laundry, you put it in one machine, come back half an hour later, throw it in another machine, come back an hour later and fold it. I don't even separate the whites and the darks. I mean, geez, nothing's bad has happened yet. So, who knows, right? So, but, and women are all out in the workforce, and, most jobs today are sitting in an air-conditioned office, doing something on a computer, right? The hard manual jobs, there's still some out there, but, they're fewer and far between, and, everybody being able to work, we don't need each other. Commitment, well, there's not really much commitment anymore. I mean, back in the day, a man and woman stuck together regardless of whatever happened, right? Through, I get the marriage vows now, right? Through sickness and health and good times and bad and whatever, and that commitment's really not there anymore, for anybody, right? So, and that's unfortunate. And, that's a big part of it. And love, whatever happened to love, you stick together for love. But, I've read a lot of good books. The Road Less Traveled by Dr. Scott Peck, excellent book. And, love is not a feeling, it's an action. And I think a lot of people today don't realize that love, that infatuation that you might first feel, that goes away over time, and it takes work, and, you have to put effort into love. And unfortunately, I think we don't even talk about really love in our society. All we talk about is, how can we squeeze more dollars out of something or whatever, right? So I think love is gone. It's gone in our society. I think it still exists in people, but we really have to, put in the work for that. And, a big part of the problem with love too is a lot of us don't understand. A woman wants love and a man wants sex, and a man will give a woman love to get sex, and a woman will give a man sex to get love. Somewhere in there we meet. And it kind of comes together, and we're all happy, right? And women are all about love, and men we're just not like that. And I think that's another big problem with our society is that. I just want you to see the Argo shirt there today. So anyway, the thing with love that, women want love, but, they don't really do anything for us anymore. The woman doesn't really, again, we're equal. So, women aren't cooking and cleaning and whatever and doing things for the man. And the man, in response to that, gives love, but it's not, I'm just, again, this is just the ramblings of a 55-year-old, man with his experience in life that, a man is just not full of that constant love. Oh, love, 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 and women want that love and attention, a lot more than a man does. And the women, they need to talk. They need that constant, like, just, that interaction, right? And men just aren't like that. And I'm not saying one's better than the other or anything, but, women are giving us something we don't really want or don't need, and the man is, giving something to the woman that she doesn't want, right? Like, we don't kind of realize that we're both opposites, and we have to try to, and I mean, it's a big part of our problem in the society. And I think this is terrible that, how many marriages end in divorce, and, how many single parent families there are. And, we need to stick together for the sake of the kids. I mean, I know in my own two situations, my first wife, unfortunately, that, I left that relationship, and, the problems that we had, I look back, I wish we just never got married, really. But we really kind of just fell out of love. At least I fell out of love with her, and I needed to move on. And my second relationship, she kicked me out, and so I kind of look at that. Well, I guess maybe I got my just desserts, right? I mean, I kicked out my first, and I got kicked out by my second, right? So everything kind of equaled out. But a lot of that in my second relationship, after our first child, we kind of lost the us a little bit, and looking back, I think I wish I had worked harder to put in that effort where, her and I just had us time. We lost a lot of that, right? And, a lot of other things, happened and went on, and life got in the way. And, I'm not going to sit here and criticize her that she did this or that, because I'm sure she can make lots of videos criticizing that I didn't do this or didn't do, did that or whatever, right? So, but, I just think that we don't talk about love enough in our society, and we don't put in that work. I know a friend of mine was talking about, he grew up on a farm, and every Saturday night his parents went out dancing, and they got a babysitter, and away they went, right? And I remember when I was young, a lot of the parents, did that, and I think we lost a lot of that today. We don't realize that the parents, regardless how many kids you have, they need that me time, and I think we've kind of lost that. So anyway, this video is up to 6.5 minutes now, and I'm trying to keep them fairly short. So that's my ramblings on love. Anyway, so subscribe to my channel, Our Courts Are a Joke, and send me an email if you've been screwed over in family court in the province of Ontario at ourcourtsareajoke@gmail.com. And again, a reminder, this is not professional legal advice, just my outlook on things. So with that, have a good day. Thank you.